Check.
Alright guys, today I'll be telling you about the dreams I had last night and this morning. So the first one was my dad was late to pick up my mom from work in this dream, and my mom was mad at us, I guess, and I woke up thinking that I had to wake my dad up for a second, and I was like, oh yeah, it's Sunday. Well, it was Monday morning, but yeah. um, so that was the first dream, really short, really sweet. The second dream was Harper and I were at this hotel in some area, and we were in this room, and I had the door open, and then it was like nighttime, and I was worried that like these vampires were about to come get us. I was like, Harper, get in the room now! And so she came in the room. She's like, I'm in, I'm in. Then I desperately tried to lock the door, which I had a hard time doing because like the locks were like changing and morphing and all this, and I'm like trying to see if the door's locked every 5 seconds and it's not, and I keep trying, and then eventually I get it locked. Then like 3 minutes later I open the door because it's morning again and everything's okay. And then the second morning I'm sitting in the room's entrance, and then this like 25-year-old dude comes up to me and he starts talking shit in this dream. I'm like, why are you trying to beef with me? He's like, I'm not. Like, I'm not trying to beef with you either. And then we kind of like talked it out or something. It was like really quiet though. And then the same thing happened. It was nighttime. Like, Harper, get in the room now. And then I tried to lock the door. People were trying to open the door and all this, and they were all like vampires again or like some weird creatures. And I eventually got the door locked. This happened like one more time, and like there was deadbolts and like room, like hotel style locks, and then there was like a lock that actually is like the one at our house, and so it kept changing and all this stuff. And I was like, come on, just lock. And I was locking all the deadbolts, and it was a weird dream. And then I kind of switched this part where I kind of felt like I was gaining lucidity, but then the dream kind of faded away. And there was something to deal with this guy named Alfred. I have no idea what that had to do with the dream. Um, yeah, so that was that dream. And then the next one, so this is the third one. This was during a nap. I was at high school, I was in ninth grade, and I was on the second floor, and I walked out of my classroom, I think, and then my mom and I started walking down the staircase awfully fast. I mean, we were flying down that staircase, and I'm like, if I was doing this in the real world, I would have like slipped and fell. We were going down the staircase that fast. It was a long ass staircase, and I hear someone named Chadwick in this dream. He kind of sounded like Obama. And he's like, you guys will see my superpower soon. You'll all see it. And I was like thinking about talking to this dude or something. And then we went down the staircase. We got in the car and we drove home. And then I guess I had a bank account in this dream. Even though I was in ninth grade. Well, I obviously have a bank account now, but again, in this dream I was in ninth grade. And so I guess in this dream, again, this was a dream. My dad was talking about like using some money I got from SSI in this dream to go on a vacation. So yeah, that was a really weird dream. Um, yeah, really weird. And then I woke up, had sleep paralysis into this final dream, and as I was going into it, I kind of like moved my leg a little bit. I kind of felt the bed a little bit. And I was thinking about entering a lucid dream, and I entered this area. It was like a pool, but it was kind of a deep pool, and it had sharks in it, I think. I was trying to do one of my dream plans and like get this one boat bus thing, which is like a bus that drives on water to like come to where I was. Obviously, they're not real, but in the dreams, they're real. I've been on them a couple times. Um, and I hear this video that I'm listening to, and or that I had playing on my phone in waking life, and it was a superpowers video from SML. They make they make not superpower videos. They make like plushie, or no, it's puppet videos. And so I'm listening to this, and I'm just trying to like do something to like get to where I want to go in the stream, but it's not happening. I'm not sure. I don't think I was lucid, but if I was, it was very weak lucidity. And when I do my sleep paralysis induced lucid dreams, I usually have very good dream control in those. Well, not very good, but okay kind of dream control. Anyway, I'm kind of worried about sharks, and I hear some of the dialogue in this video. I'm like worried about getting eaten by a shark, and then I think I get in this boat bus that the driver is like one of the characters from SML, the chef character. He has a weird name. But yeah, the chef character in SML, and then we start going somewhere, and I think I woke up. So those are the dreams I had. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next one.
Stop record. Stop. No, yes button.